Matt, what was the difference between week one for you guys, struggled to get into the end zone? Week two, you're facing Super Bowl champion defense, Buccaneers, one of the best out there. You were able to move the ball. I know you lose the game, but you scored 25 points. What changed from week one to week two?
I thought we were efficient in the red zone. We came away with touchdowns, I think 3 out of 4 possessions, and the fourth possession was really a field goal before the half. So every time we were down there, we converted, which we knew going into the game we needed to do. And we were better on third down. The area we've got to do a better job moving forward, though, is those third and shorts. I think we had 2 3rd-and-1s and a 4th-and-1, which we did not convert. And when you're going against a team like Tampa, you've got to take advantage of all your opportunities. And so I think there are things we can get corrected and be better moving forward. But we definitely made strides from week one to week two.
You were the NFL MVP in year two of a new offense with Kyle Shanahan. You're in year one now, Matt, with Arthur Smith. What's the learning curve when you're in a new system, and what do you like most about Art's offense?
Yeah, I think it takes time to get a feel for a coach as a play caller, and what the weekly routine is like, what they install on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and just getting into the flow of that. I also think that it takes time to get a feel for him situationally, how his brain works, what he's trying to do. I feel like we've been on the same page, a lot early on this season, and been in a good spot. I think we're gonna make strides as the year goes on. I'm confident that we'll continue to improve. But I think the thing I like about it best is just he's got a plan of where he wants to take this offense, and being physical and running the football moving forward. We're probably not there yet, but we're working towards it. And his self-belief and belief in the vision of what he wants for us moving forward is the thing I like the best.
You're 14 years in. You played a guy on Sunday who's 44 years old and still playing at an elite level. I know you've said in the past, right, you want to play till 40. Where are you now? How do you feel about that? How do you feel health-wise? And do you draw any inspiration when you see Tom go out there and do what he's doing?
You definitely draw inspiration. I mean, it's impressive to watch him. He looks as good as ever. And, I think he's taking great care of himself. He's really disciplined and committed to what he's doing, and has belief in what he's doing. And, I sit at the same spot. I feel like my body feels really good. I'm in a great space. I want to compete. The drive and my energy is as good as it's ever been. And, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and want to win, and want to continue to win. And so I'd love to do this for as long as I can.
So I got to ask you this. Tom left, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, they all moved on. I know you're in season. You're smart enough to say, I'm focused on right now, right, Matt? You're not going to say anything that's going to get blown out of proportion. But have you thought about the possibility that you may have to move on at some point?
Well, I mean, the one thing in our league is that nothing's a given, right? And so change is constant. I love Atlanta. I have loved being here for 14 years. I'm excited about the coaching staff and the front office we brought in here, and still have a number of years left on my contract. So I feel really good about that. But when you're asked about 4 or 5 years down the line, there's just no telling. And so with that in mind, I don't worry about it. I worry about right now, and trying to be the best version of myself right now.
How good do you think you guys can be in season? Teams don't like to talk about, Matt, rebuilding. It's always now retooling, and we're working, and it's a 17-game season. I heard you say after the game Sunday, hey, I don't want to hear those 0-2 teams not making playoff stats or whatever. Throw that out the window. It's a 17-game season. How much improvement can you make in season?
I think we can make a lot. I look at the improvement from week one to week two, growth for a guy like Jalen Mayfield for us on the offensive line, from how he played week one to how he played week two. That was a significant change for him. And so same for Kyle Pitts, 2 rookies for us that I felt like made, huge strides in the first 2 weeks. And, we're young at center. Matt Hennessy's really only playing his 5th or 6th game in the NFL. Chris Lindstrom's missed a year with an injury, and so he's really, young. Caleb McGarry's young. I think all these guys can continue to get better for us, continue to get more comfortable. And I really think, we can be a team that, if we do things the right way, pull together, and focus on being better every week, we can be a team that's relevant late in the year and get involved in that playoff push.
What's going to be the key thing for you going up against the Giants? They had a couple extra days rest. I don't know how much you started watching what they did Thursday night against Washington yet, but what's most important for you guys to get that W against the Giants?
Yeah, I think it's, obviously it's a team that's going to be playing in the, same type of mindset that we're at of trying to get things back on track. And, I think they're a physical group. You watch that, they play hard, they play with really good effort, and they're physical. And so, we're going to have to, go up there with the mindset that, we've got to play as well as we can. We got to be detailed, disciplined, and physical. And I think if we do that, I think we can get things back on track.
Man, I know you're involved in a lot of different things. I saw you doing commercials with Stone Cold, Steve Austin. And I thought, hey, it didn't surprise me that you do a good job behind the cameras and the microphone like that, being from up north. But tell me a little bit about your involvement now as an ambassador for Travis Mathew, an apparel brand. What do you like most about Travis Mathew and the brand?
Yeah, well, I've been a fan of theirs for a long time. I'm an avid golfer, and so love playing golf during the off season. And but I hate looking like a golfer all the time. Like it's a dead giveaway sometimes. And so I really like them because it's a really casual look. You can wear it to the golf course, play golf, but have no problem going to the bar afterwards or going to dinner with your family and having a nice meal or something like that and looking presentable. So the timing worked out. I've known some of the guys with Travis Mathew for a long time. Their CEO, Ryan Ellis, is a friend. And so the timing worked out for the two of us to come together. I'm really excited about it and glad to be a part of the family.
Well, as an avid golfer, how pumped are you for the Ryder Cup and how much are you able to steal away from preparation to watch a little bit this weekend?
Yeah. Luckily, Saturdays, you will be traveling a little bit, but you get a little bit of downtime. And so, I'll definitely be watching a little bit Saturday, a little bit Friday afternoon. Fridays are a beautiful day in the NFL. We work red area. It's usually a bit of a half day. We're out of there by about 1:30. And so I'll flick on the TV in the afternoon, lay on the couch a little bit and chill out and watch some golf.
Matt, I appreciate your time, man. Good luck the rest of the season. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you as always.